This is the McCurdy Real Estate at Auction Varsity Pregame Show. Coach Christina Commons reviews the last varsity game and takes a look at today's upcoming contest. Sponsored by McCurdy Real Estate at Auction. Real estate, but better. And now, let's join Coach Commons with Kevin Arkin.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Grizzly Girls Soccer. It is playoff time, and we are in Liberal, Kansas for the regional semifinal tonight against the Redskins. And as we always are before our varsity contest, we're joined by our head coach, Christina Commons. And coach, with everything that was going on Thursday on senior night, we were all busy as one-armed paper hangers. We didn't get a chance to get together, but so let's look back a little bit at Thursday if we can. You know, the game itself, pretty much what everybody was expecting. I'm not putting West down by saying that, but it's pretty much what everybody expected, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. West has definitely developed over the years, and so hats off to them because it's hard. You can't just make changes overnight from year to year. But for what they're bringing into the table, they have gotten better. They're getting postseason play this year. It's exciting. I mean, you don't want to say that you played down, and that is something that I don't feel like my girls did, because you always have teams that someone who plays a little slower pace. You'll see teams go to that slow pace game. And I feel like we tried to keep it up pace. We tried to keep it at the speed that we were more comfortable with. It would have been nice still to see a little bit faster pace from my girls. But overall, out of all of the stuff that we had that we wanted to work on, our passing, our inside out, not just going straight up the middle, just all around the game looked a lot better even.
Well, and I did notice at one point in the game you had forwards playing defense and vice versa. And I assume that was a multi-purpose for that, one being giving him the opportunity to do that because it was there. But was the passing game part of that as well?
I mean, the passing kind of was what it was. I like the fact that we kept finding the middle people. But the forwards and defense is because I had to put Shillings as a defender in my center back. And it's not something that I'm super happy to have to do because she does a phenomenal job back there. But when I do put her up front, she becomes one of my scoring people. So I need her up there as well, which I can't have her in both places. So we'll kind of see what we figure out. But what I do like about this last game, Kimberly Johnston ended up scoring for us. She kind of got some things going, and I really appreciated that. She was due for it. She has the 100% capability of it. So I think her being up there is also something that we need. But it'll just be interesting of, do I want to play it safe and be defensive, or do I want to go and say, no, we're going to go and score. We're just going to get the game going the way we want.
Well, you know, there's arguments on either side of that equation, of course, but one of them is you can't win if you don't score. And that would be an argument in favor of let's play offense and take our chances in the back and on defense and see what happens. You do have solid goalkeeping back there, so it's not as big a gamble as it would be as if you had a weak goalkeeper, which we don't. So I mean that would be one of the positives of doing that. But at the same time, I guess the flip side of that is, you know, soccer is mainly a defense first game, always has been. It's the nature of the beast. So do you want to flip that coin over and take that gamble? I guess you'll make that decision once we hit the field here later. But against West High, you probably could have done it either way and still gotten benefit out of it. And I guess that's the beauty of all that. So
yeah, and at least still giving Shillings that chance, being the senior is. With that being her senior night, getting her that chance to not just play defense, but play that offense and be that key role for us. Then we had Raylan Grant, did a phenomenal job at the attacking mid. She was vocal with her team and talking about getting switches, the movement of the ball. She had great leadership in that aspect. Then you have Isbell Santiago playing the left side or the right side for me. I mean, she is just unstoppable right now and capable of so many things. And I'm so lucky to have her. And then, of course, our goalkeeper, Liliana. Glad she didn't get to touch the ball too much because we're still trying to rest her up as much as possible. I said, if the ball gets back there too much, I'm going to have to pull you just because I want her back to get that rest and everything that it needs. I mean, with that said, my seniors came out, they played really well. I'm excited to see what we can do today. Being a Monday game, it's going to be a little interesting, and we're traveling. But I'm really hoping that my girls are super excited, just like I am.
Well, and you mentioned Liliana and keeping her rested and what have you. I know she's been struggling with injury. We've talked about it. Uh, what is her situation right now? I mean, as we stand right this minute.
She definitely has some pain in her back, kind of shoulders and neck kind of area. And it's not something that I want to mess with. She's gone to the doctor. They don't really know exactly what it is. I think it's the hard collision she's been taking. She's coming out, she's being aggressive, she's going one on one, she's getting kicked, hit, pushed. All things you don't want a goalkeeper to see have done to him, but it's kind of the way it goes in the game. And I don't feel like it's going to get any lighter for her as she continues on her career. We're just trying to make it sure that she's as comfortable as possible for the rest of the season.
And since you brought that up, I'm gonna allude to it. You've got four seniors who are leaving the program, and Liliana, among others, is going to play next year. And if memory, I mean, the senior night thing was just a few days ago, but Liliana is going to go to Newman, correct?
Liliana is going to Southwestern.
Like I said, she's going to Southwestern to play goal. Uh,
Lillian
Lillian is
and
going to,
Raylan are
yeah, I
both
got it
going to
backwards.
Newman. Yep.
Yeah. So,
So
and is Isabel's not going to play, is she? Or
Isabel is not going to play. She's actually, I'm pretty sure it's a sweet deal. I think she's got like a full ride package kind of thing for her singing. She's a
exactly.
phenomenal singer, and I wish we could have celebrated that more for her at this end of the season. But with all of the burlesque going on and all the other concerts that go on, she found time to do both soccer and those things, which I think is phenomenal.
And if I'd have thought of it sooner, and I didn't, but when I was reading the senior night script and I mentioned that she was getting a full ride vocal thing, what went through my mind was, why aren't we having her sing the national anthem?
She is.
That would have been a great way for her to go out.
It would have. She's a very modest person. And so putting herself on that spot or even asking if she could is not in her comfort zone. What I would like to see, I'm going to keep in touch with her. I want to see if I can try to bring her back next year because it won't be as difficult or anything because she's not having to play afterwards or that next thing. But I have a feeling that we might be able to get her to come back next year and do that for us for one of the games, which I think would be awesome because it's
That would
celebrating a
be,
Northwest Grizzly right there.
yeah, that would be great to have her come back. And we play the canned music, which is fine, but if we could have somebody with a beautiful voice like her sing it, it would just be perfect. So
Oh, yes,
let's
it would.
keep that on the back burner for next year, shall we?
Yeah.
All righty. Let's look forward. We've got the Liberal Redskins tonight. How much do you know about this team? I don't know a thing.
I think that's what excites me the most. We haven't played their varsity for as long as I could remember. It's got to be a while. But I know JV has played them before in a tournament several years ago. Um, and I mean, I think that's what makes this one a little different. Talking with my girls, because sometimes you can get players that when they see the name of a team, for example, Washburn, why would we want to play Washburn again? And it might happen. You just don't know. But
It very well might have.
when you see something like that happen, you just kind of deflate. But now we're like liberal. Who's liberal? Like, and they're saying the same thing kind of about us. Who's
They probably
Northwest?
are. Yeah.
So I think that gives both teams that little bit of a leg of like, okay, we got this. Like first round, let's go. And then depending on how the second round plays out, it's gonna potentially be another team that we've not played in a while. And it'll be really exciting to see what kind of route we can go here with regionals.
Well, we're certainly going to find out. What's the injury situation? We talked about Liliana a little bit. How about everybody else?
Yeah, Liliana's hurting. Nevaeh is Via is also been kind of struggling. She sat the West game to get some rest, and it's her back as well, causing her some issues. I don't know if that hit from last season. It was during a JV game. She got hit real hard, and really messed up her tailbone. So I'm hoping that's not part of her issues now, is taking some hits right now, aggravating it, because that would be just unfortunate. Like, you don't want to see a player get hurt and then constantly still in pain. But besides those two, I think everybody else is just excited to be there.
Is Nevaeh going to try and go?
Yes, she is.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. And of course, this is win or go home time, obviously. And should we prevail tonight against Liberal, we're faced with either Garden City or Topeka on Thursday, I believe, would be the second round or the regional final. So what if we get that far, who do you want?
Um, I mean, honestly, I don't know much about either one. Topeka does play a little bit more of a competitive schedule than what Garden City does. So I think Garden City would be the one that I would probably pick. I know it's a longer drive
It's a
for
lot
us.
longer drive.
But at the same time, like I said, it's teams you don't know, and you don't expect a whole lot, and you're not sure what's going to come. So I think that would be just like what we're facing tonight. And if we can overcome tonight, I think my girls will have even a lot better positive, that strength, that mentality going into the next game, the next round, because it happened for us. If we can get this first one, it can happen again.
All righty. Well, you can't worry about Thursday until you finish up on Monday. So let's go out there tonight, do our business. Let's beat Liberal, and then we'll look forward to a visit before Thursday's game.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Head coach Christina Commons joining us pregame. Stay tuned. We're going to take a 60-second timeout, excuse me, and hear from our good friends at McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, to whom we owe tremendous thanks for sponsoring all of these pregame interviews throughout the entire season. We can't thank them enough. We really appreciate them. So we're going to hear from them, and then we'll be back with the starting lineup and the play-by-play of tonight's game against the Liberal High School Redskins. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
I'm ready.
Me too.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Whole marketing campaign of this property and sold right to.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is it.
Wichita Northwest Grizzlies soccer is on the air. Welcome to everyone in Grizzly Nation to another webcast of your Wichita Northwest Grizzlies as they take on the best teams in Kansas and pursue a 6A state title. Follow your Grizzlies all season long on youtube.com/NWHSGRIZZ. Today's webcast is brought to you through the support of the many sponsors of this year's Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament, including the following: Mel Hambledon Ford at the big corner of 119th West and Kellogg. We're better. We're proving it. You be the judge. Thank you, Lisa Hamilton. And by Tom Lassiter and Fleeson, Brewing, Colson, and Kitch, attorneys in the Epic Center at 301 North Main. We believe our clients' best interests and needs are our own. By Credit Union of America, where members are the owners. With branches all over the Wichita metro area, Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you. By Dan Garreau and the law firm of Dugan & Garreau, experts in personal injury, business law, workers' compensation, wills, and trusts. Located at 3636 North Ridge Road, Suite 100. By McCurdy Real Estate and Auction, 12041 East 13th Street at K96, serving Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma for over 40 years. Real estate, but better. By the Joe and Judy Coughlin and the Chris and Jan Schumacher families. Strong supporters of Grizzly soccer through the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund. By the Jeff and Amy Wallena family in memory of Darrell Rhodes, one of the biggest fans in Grizzly Nation. By the Victory Project, helping kids fighting cancer on a daily basis and supporting research to diagnose and treat childhood diseases early. By Todd Eflin Narrates, voice audio for commercials, phone systems, videos, and books. Online at toddeflin.com, TODDEFLIN.com. By the Robert L. Gould Foundation, a philanthropic trust assisting the educational needs of young people at Northwest for over 10 years. By the Eric Profit Memorial Soccer Fund, providing scholarship assistance to Northwest soccer seniors each year through the support of the Eric Profit Scholarship Golf Tournament. And by the many other sponsors who make this webcast possible. And now, to the field, and the voice of the Grizzlies, Kevin Arkin.
Thank you, Todd Eflin. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Taboo time here. We are in Liberal, Kansas for the second time in 3 days. Only this time we're going to play. There is not a cloud in the sky. There's no wind. Temperature, a very pleasant 80 degrees. It's a hot sun. It always is here in southwest Kansas. And when we talk about this, that the hot sun may actually favor the Grizzlies, because the Grizzlies will be wearing their road white uniforms while the Redskins will be wearing their dark red uniforms with black trim, black trunks today. Glad to have you on board. This is the regional 6A semifinal contest. The winner of this game will play, surprisingly, a little bit, Topeka High tomorrow night. So should the Grizzlies prevail, the Grizzlies will indeed get a home game in the playoffs. So that is something we are definitely looking forward to that possibility for. Let's bring in Ashley Isbell. Ashley is here along with her executive producer husband, Andy, to bring you all of this. And Ashley, this is a turn of events that, quite frankly, yours truly was not expecting.
No, for sure not. I think there was a lot of people who were not expecting Topeka to prevail over Garden City. And I have a funny feeling that they may, may want a little bit shorter of a drive coming to Wichita as opposed to coming to Liberal on tomorrow.
I'm sure indeed. And of course, we would like to have no drive tomorrow.
That would be amazing.
And we would like to play tomorrow.
Exactly.
Both of those things we would like to happen, and that can happen with a win here today. Ashley, we played 3 minutes on Monday night before all the rain and the lightning and everything hit, and we ended up having to cancel and go home. But that 3 minutes spoke wonders to me, because in that first 3 minutes of the game, Northwest dominated.
And Northwest did dominate. We got at least one or two shots off, and we stopped the game right at a goal kick. And I would say pretty much the entire 3 minutes were played, pretty much from the 30-yard line on, the, attacking third of the field. And, all we have to do is come back with the same intensity.
And we'll see what kind of intensity we have today. The girls were genuinely excited. It is finals week at Northwest. The finals actually started this morning. They run today and tomorrow. The soccer team were excused from their last final today. They will have to make it up at some point between now and the weekend, but they're not worried too much about that. Their concern is, of course, getting this game in and doing what needs to be done to get us a game tomorrow night at home against Topeka High. Talking to the girls in the hallway, the general mindset of the team is this. We came down here Monday to play. We could have gotten the game in at 5 o'clock had they moved the game up as was requested by our athletic director, knowing that the rains were coming. And the Liberal folks, for their own reasons, decided not to do that, which is well within their right. But since Liberal has made us make a second bus trip down here to beautiful downtown Liberal America, let's make them pay for that trip by punching a bunch of them into the net. What do you think?
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I mean, I think, I would love to see a couple from Bootsma today and Johnston, and I would love to see Raylan Grant get at least a goal. It's her senior year. It could be her last game. Hopefully it's not her last game, but I want to see her score a goal. Just for the cherry on top of her high school soccer career.
And, it really doesn't matter to me too much who scores.
No.
I really don't care.
No.
As long as we do so.
Absolutely.
So we need to, scoring has been at a premium for this team all year. It's been a problem for this team all year. I think we're going to find an opportunity here to put some goals in the net. Another thing that may work in the girls' favor is that all year long they have said, even though we have the most beautiful field in south central Kansas at home, they prefer to play on turf as a group.
Well, but I mean, most of them, I think almost all of them play club, and so they're used to playing on turf.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right, and I know they got some practice time on turf before coming down. And this is a multi-purpose stadium here at Liberal High School. Football team also plays here. And it is a artificial surface turf field. So, and by the looks of things, the field is not that old. So I would say that we could say the field is in really good shape today. We're about 2 minutes away from the introduction of the starting lineups, and we have some people to thank going in. I'm going to do that here quickly. First and foremost, we want to thank Bill Faflick and Jeremy Holliday up at the Kansas State High School Activities Association in Topeka, America, for granting us the rights to do this game today and for their support thereof. In case you would like to know that student activities play a major role in the education of thousands of young people every year, and that the Kansas State High School Activities Association and NWHS Grizz believe that middle and senior high school students deserve a chance to participate free of drug and free of alcohol influences. We're working to achieve that goal, and we support programs that will eliminate drugs from middle and senior high schools. School activities can make a big difference in that plan. And this message from the Kansas State High School Activities Association.
And the one thing that is a little bit different than a normal game is we're going to start right where we left off.
By George, they are going to pick up the game. Andy, you'll need to reset the clock to 36-11. They are picking up the game right where it left off, and on we go. We are 3 minutes in, almost 4 minutes into the game, and a punt from the Liberal goalkeeper, who would be Aaliyah Morales. That one goes out of play. Let's give you the Northwest players who are on the field right now. We have Liliana Hernandez is in goal. Emily Bravo, number 5, is at midfield. Raylan Grant, the senior, at midfield, wearing number 6. Adri Bootsma, the freshman, midfielder, number 7. Toby Mitchell on defense, number 8. Kimmy Aguero up front, wearing number 10. Bonnie Rueda, number 13, on defense, anchoring the other side. Amaya Alvarez in the middle on defense, wearing number 16. Audrey Thomas also in the middle, wearing number 20. Lillian Schilling, number 21, on defense. And Kimberly Johnston up top as the other forward for Northwest. Grizzlies are in white. They're playing from right to left, and that ball's going to elude everyone and go out of play. That'll be a throw-in for Liberal. I did not realize, I guess didn't make any difference, that we were going to pick the game up where it left off rather than start anew.
Yeah, and it's one of those that I remember hearing that was definitely an option for today's game.
Well, that's fine. Nobody scored in the first 3 minutes, so it really doesn't make any difference. And that one's kicked out of play. That'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Good job by Adri Bootsma to provide pressure and force the out-of-bounds play. Bonnie Rueda will throw it in from the 15-yard line. In it comes. Spin move now by Aguero. Kimmy looking to center it, does so, and it's deflected and kicked back out to center by the defense. At the 30-yard line, here comes Liberal. And nice takeaway there by Alvarez. And the Grizzlies, once again, are reestablishing themselves at the Liberal end of the field, and that's exactly what we want. That one goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Grizzlies. A very slight crowd on hand today. Maybe 50 people over there in the stands. Many of whom made the trip down from Wichita. And we hope that they have their cell phones on and that they're watching or listening to this game on NWHS Grizz. And we welcome them aboard as we welcome all of you aboard. We know there's a lot of people, family, back home watching today, and a lot of family outside of Wichita as well. We have a whistle, free kick coming for the Grizzlies.
And there might be one more person trying to watch all the way from Germany. Hopefully she's not going to stay up too late because I know she's going to have school in the morning.
There you go. And of course, for those of you who don't know, we're referring to our exchange student extraordinaire who was with us last year.
Helena Kelting.
Helena, if you're watching, glad to see you. Welcome aboard. Do what you need to do to get some goals down here, will you? Here's the chance for Bootsma. And Morales is there to take it away. And she'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Out it comes to center. Alvarez gets a head on it. Sends it wide now, right back to Alvarez. She sends one forward to Bootsma. Back to Alvarez and forward and through. And kicked back forward by Liberal. Who's going to win this bouncing ball? One of the things about AstroTurf is the ball does bounce a lot. Here's a chance for the Redskins. Centering pass, and Liliana's there to corral that, and that's her first touch of the ball in the last 3 days. She will punt. Don't know if you can see the markings on the field that are related to soccer. They are painted in black. And we're going to utilize football here as much as we can to tell you what's going on. This one goes out of play. That'll be a throw in for Liberal. They don't waste any time getting it in. Here come the Redskins popping it down the middle. And we have an offside call, I believe.
No, might have been a handball even, because I'm not seeing.
No, you're right. It's a direct kick, so it must be a handball. Either way, Northwest will get the free kick, and nice of Liberal not to give us the 10 yards. Come on, ladies, you can't cheat on a football field. Out it comes. Alvarez traps it. Sends it back for Thomas. That one gets booted back forward, and Grizzlies in trouble here. Thomas is back there and will knock it out of play. It'll be a throw in for Liberal, very deep in Grizzly territory. This one over the goal line. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back in 10. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Grizzly Soccer on YouTube is sponsored in part by Tony Tahali. We thank Tony for his support of Grizzly Soccer.
Back at Redskin Field, awaiting the goal kick from Liliana Hernandez. Clock running just inside 30 to go. First half, no score.
Well, and while we were waiting, we had two girls, Jamison McHugh and Nevaeh Villa, come in.
Free kick coming for Northwest on a tripping foul. This one long and deep. Cross midfield, it goes out of play, and it will belong to Liberal. Out of play again. That one will stay with the Redskins. Grizzlies get it back. Aguero can't keep it. And comes right back to Kimmy. She'll leave it on the near side. McHugh will send it in. Raylan Grant on top of it. Can't maintain the control now. Back to Aguero. To Raylan. Raylan, oh, beautiful ball on the wide side. Get that centering pass in. And they're going to kick it out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest right at the football goal line. 10 yards out. That one's intercepted by Liberal. That throw in did not work out well at all for Northwest. Thomas gets a nice chest strap, brings it forward. Now Liberal comes away with it, and there's a run through on the far side. That's the second one of those we've seen. And a shot and a save by Hernandez. We're going to need to keep that far side under wraps there so they don't get some of those breakaways. This one comes up the middle instead. And there's a trip. It'll be a free kick for Liberal. Couldn't make it any simpler, folks. If we win, we play tomorrow night at home against. Free kick from the 28-yard line. Long one, and Liliana's right there to corral that. And she'll bring it out to the 5 and punt it. Out to center on one bounce. Nice trap by Raylan Grant. She sends it to Rueda on the near side. Now back to Grant. Raylan can't control it, and Liberal comes away with it. And here's another run through, but Liliana's there. And I don't like the direction this game is taking at this very moment. Grizzlies with it. That's Alvarez. Wide for Rueda. She sends one forward. It's intercepted. That's going to go all the way back to Liliana as well. Liliana Hernandez will continue her soccer career at Southwestern down in Winfield next year. Out to center. Kimmy Aguero sends a long one forward, but there's nobody home. And Morales corrals it for Liberal and will punt it out to center. And here's another run on the far side. We got to find a way to stop that. This one, nice tap back to Liliana. She'll pick it up and come over here to the middle and throw it out to Rueda, who's all by herself. Up the middle, nice ball. Kimmy Aguero at midfield will send it across. That's another great pass. There's another pass to center, and then this one's going to get chipped out of play, I'm afraid. And that'll be a throw in for Liberal.
It's okay. It's all the way down in almost to the corner.
And that's a good place for it. Grizzlies get it back. Grant puts one in front. Couldn't get much mustard on it. Morales will pick it off easily. Out to center it comes. Thomas gets a head on it. Now she gets a foot on it. And back to Alvarez. Amaya for Jamison McHugh. Come on, Jamison, get there. It's knocked out of play. Good pressure. Throw in for Northwest. 24 to go, first half, no score. Adri Bootsma comes in for Northwest. She will replace Emily Bravo. Rueda throws it in. Goes through two people and is finally popped back out to center by the defense. Thomas still fighting for it. That ball stayed in miraculously, but it did. And that one is now back here for Jamison. Jamison centers it. Beautiful ball. Raylan Grant trying to get to it now. And two people collapsed on the ball. There was nobody left to pass to. Here comes Liberal, 2-on-2, a long one. And Liliana comes out and bangs it back out to center. Centering pass, this is trouble. And a great job shielding the ball. Everybody gets up. Thank you very much. Liliana will punt it. Out to center it comes. Grizzlies need to get that control back. Nice job coming back for the ball by Aguero, by Kimmy. Liberal comes back and gets it. Here's one for Jamison McHugh. She sends a good through ball, but it's too long.
A little too straight.
Too straight. Liberal comes away with it. They're back on northwest side of center. And now the Grizzlies will try and move it back forward. That one out of play. That should be a throw-in for Northwest, and it is. And Kimberly Johnston will come in now and substitute, replacing Kimmy Aguero. One freshman for another. .21 to go, first half, no score. Come on, Kim, get a centering pass there. And she couldn't get to it.
And
it'll go over for a goal kick for Liberal. Let's take a quick 10. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
This part of the Grizzlies Soccer Broadcast Online is sponsored by me at Todd Eflin Narrates. Online at toddeflin.com. Go Grizzlies!
Kick taken on the near side. Here comes Liberal with it. Sending a long one out to center. And a good steal that time. Beautifully played by Nevaeh Villa. And Liliana will kind of shank it, but it went right to Thomas, so no harm done. This one's going to go over the goal line. That'll be yet another goal kick, this time for Northwest. We'll go ahead and take it with them here. Let's take 10. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
This portion of tonight's contest is brought to you by the family of Todd and Stacy Vestring, proud supporters of Grizzly Soccer.
They must be
water
doing
break.
water break.
Water break. Both teams have been given a water break with, and they're going to put 2 minutes on the clock for the water break. I'm all in favor of that. As strong as the sun is, even though it's only 80 degrees, a water break for hydration is a good thing.
It is definitely needed because, you know, it's at least probably a good 10 to 15 degrees hotter on that turf.
Well, you know it is. It's a good 10 to 15 degrees hotter in this booth.
It is, that it is. That it is.
We are in an unair-conditioned booth with the windows open, and there's literally no breeze. The sun is coming in on us.
I think, let's see. No, even if I lean out, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. Well, hopefully this gives Coach a chance to kind of give the girls a pep talk.
Indeed.
You know, within this next 54 seconds that we have for the water break. Because I know I definitely have seen the girls play better than what they are so far.
The true value of what has been learned in the classroom is applying it every day. With summer activities around the corner, positive sportsmanship is a valuable lesson to remember. Good sports are winners any time of the year. This public service message brought to you by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and by NWHS Grizz. Everybody hydrating out there, and that's just fine.
Oh, yeah, they are definitely going to need it.
I think we're going to lose some weight up here today, folks.
Yeah. Plenty of water weight to lose, too.
Yeah, well. Yeah, you're right. I don't mind it. I don't mind bragging to you people at home that I'm a mere shadow of my former self, having dropped 42 pounds since the school year started.
Let's start with the goal kick that we stopped on.
Yep. Looks like Liliana will take it herself. We have just at 20 minutes remaining first half. Clock started. Bonnie Rueda takes it on the near side. Oops, that one got poked away from her. She pokes it right back, and she'll knock it out of play for a throw-in. About all she could do on that. Thrown in by Liberal. They'll bring it back out to the 20. Now the Grizzlies trying to get it. That's Thomas fighting for it. They get it out to the 30 before Liberal gets it back. Now Thomas comes back again, and there's a big blast out to center. And I mean, there's nobody there, but we're going to have a whistle. And it looks like a free kick coming here for Liberal in what I would call dangerous territory.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be about the 12 or 13 maybe.
Grizzlies go with a 4-man wall.
They're going to be scooted back a smidgen.
You can't cheat on a football field. How many times do I have to say it? And they're still not 10 yards back.
You know, they try.
There's one that's going to go in for a shot and a score. So Liberal draws first blood. On a set-piece goal.
All right, now the Grizzlies just have to turn it up. They just need to turn it up a notch. We still have plenty of game time.
Plenty of time left. Plenty of time left. Downside is we have not been a good come-from-behind team this year.
No, we have not.
We'll have to be today. McHugh on the near side with it for Northwest. That one's intercepted. This is the kind of stuff we have to stop, by the way. Raylan Grant comes in, picks that one off.
Beautiful steal.
She sends a through ball. Nobody home there to get it. And that's going to go all the way back and end up being looks like a goal kick.
Yep.
For Liberal. If you're just joining us, glad to have you on board. We're in the first half of the regional semifinal contest. Liberal has just scored to make it 1-0. And I never did hear the name of the goal scorer from the PA announcer. They were playing too much music at 228 decibels. At center, who's going to get this one? Grizzlies come away with it. There's one for Bootsma on the far side. Nice centering pass. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Come on, Grizzlies. Keep it in. Keep it in. Centering pass volleyed over the top. That'll be a goal kick for Liberal. Let's go ahead and take a quick 10 seconds. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
This portion of tonight's contest is brought to you by the family of Todd and Stacy Vestring, proud supporters of Grizzly Soccer.
And for your Lady Red, number 10, Jasmine Marquez.
Goal kick taken by Liberal. Grizzlies now need to get it back and get another thrust going. Villa comes in and intercept that one. Kicking it. A little give and go didn't work. Rejected by the Redskins. There comes one back for Liliana. She'll pick it off very easily. McHugh up for Johnston, who sends it back now to Rueda. Bonnie sends a nice ball, but it's picked off by Liberal. We're bounding it around out there. Nobody's really got control of it. And there's that shot down the far side again.
And it's going to be a corner.
Out of play for a corner on the far side. What little wind they're in will be working toward Liberal. I don't think it's going to make a bit of difference.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the flags on the corners of the corner of the field, there's no wind field level.
Nope, none at all. The flags aren't moving. In the air in front of Hernandez, loose in front. Who's going to come away with it? Liliana will get it herself, and she'll bring it out for a goalkeeper distribution. Punts it out here to Johnston, who's all alone. She sends it for McHugh. Jamison was by herself, and she could have done something with it, elected to pass it back. And here comes Liberal fighting back down again, far side. There's a shot off the post. Liliana missed it. The ball hit the post and bounded back out, and there's a break for Northwest.
Oof, thank goodness. There's one down the field for
Lillian Schilling has moved up front to give us some offensive punch. Hopefully that will be helpful. Now Johnston comes out and Aguirre comes back in for Northwest. Clock running, inside 14 to go. And Emily Bravo also returns for Northwest. Who's going to win this one? Maya Alvarez couldn't quite get to it. Now she's got it now. And she sends one forward. That's going to go all the way back for Morales to handle.
Yep. A little too much pace.
Out to center it comes. Off the foot of Morales. Grizzlies trying to get it down there for another scoring chance. Instead, we have an offside on Liberal, and thank goodness, because there's Speedster on the far side. Can you do me a favor? Grab the binocs and tell me who that is, because I can't see her number. But she's run through us 4 times now. Standing at the 45.
Good ball.
Far side. Here come the Grizzlies. Stay in. Yes, indeed. Ball still in. Centering pass in front.
Oh.
And nobody's home there to get the volley. Grizzlies still maintain possession. Raylan Grant with it. Beautiful centering pass. The volley didn't work. Shot and a save by Morales.
Great opportunity. We just got to keep going.
We need to keep making more of those. Thank you. That's Liliana Guy over there, that speedster I keep telling you about, and she's a freshman. So they're going to have her for 3 more years. And she sends one forward. She's too bad it didn't go through. They had an offside call there. This one's going to go over the goal line, and that will be a corner kick for Liberal on the far side again.
Liberal bringing in a couple of subs, number 9 and number 17.
That'll be Navarro is number 9, and 17 is Ivana Rivera. 11:20 to go, first half, 1-0, Grizzlies trail. On a set-piece goal, and it was a nice one. Loose in front.
Up and over everything.
Goal kick for Northwest, and another break for Liliana and company. Let's take 10. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Grizzly Soccer on YouTube is brought to you in part by Dr. Steve Priddle and the Women's Health Group of Manhattan.
Goal kick taken. Grizzlies have it at the 30. Aguirre sends a long one to the far side. Can Bootsma get there first? That's the question.
Yes.
She does. Beautiful job of turning on the Jets. There's one. And Morales there with the save for Liberal.
Great look. That was a great look.
It was a great look and a great effort by Adri Bootsma. This one headed out to center. That's Nevaeh Villa who kicked it out of in for the Redskins. Grizzlies have it. Raylan Grant tried to poke one forward, got intercepted. On the far side, there's a long one, another big run coming. And Hernandez Picks it off at the edge of the penalty area. Nice punt by the senior out to center. Handball called. It'll be a free kick for Northwest. By the way, your official up here in the booth with this today is Andy Isbell. He'll be our rules interpreter for the day.
Yeah, that was...
Pardon me. Okay, Thomas intercepts that. Gets it out into the center circle. Who's going to win it back is the question. And there's an offside on Liberal. That was an easy call.
Yeah, but
we didn't need our rules analyst for that one.
They waved it off since they went straight to Liliana.
I think that's a mistake. We lost 25 yards on that.
Uh-huh.
Here come the Grizzlies, working it downfield.
Bootsma.
3 on 4.
There we
Bootsma,
go.
far side, still has it. Sends it back. Aguero, long shot. Morales there for the save. I think we need to get in closer for our shots here.
I do too.
We're making it too easy for Morales.
And here
Here's
we come
Raylan
again.
Grant getting around 3 people. Shot. Score!
Beautiful.
Raylan Grant bangs it home. And folks, you weren't with us when we were talking about all kinds of things on the bus, but one thing we did say on air was we need Raylan Grant to put one home.
I truly now I would love to see Lillian Schilling put one away as well.
Okay,
another senior.
You heard it here first, folks. Our resident prognosticator, Ashley Isbell, says that it is Lillian's turn.
It is Lillian's. I mean, granted, she's just now getting subbed off. Jamison McHugh is going in for her. But I would love. I mean, it's their senior year. I want them to go out with a bang, no matter what happens.
Number 3, Jasmine Gomez. Number 11, Yuli Molina.
And out of bounds to Liberal.
And number 19, Evelyn Trainer.
Throw in at midfield. Nice job defensively by Northwest. That one's going to go out of play. That'll be another throw in for the Redskins. $7:20 to go, first half, tied at 1. Out of play to Liberal. That ain't going to get it done, folks. That ball's headed for the concession area. And the Grizzlies get it back. Nice pass by Thomas. Trying to feed it over here to Emily Bravo, who's over here in her own zip code. Couldn't make it work. Now Liliana will punt it. And she punts it in the general area of Emily. Alvarez, nice ball forward. Come on, hustle up there. You can get there. Kimmy putting on the pressure. And that ball's out of play. It'll be a throw in for Northwest. We're going to get another one. Bonnie Rueda to handle this. Kimmy Aguero to Nevea. And this one going back, and here's a breakaway for Liberal. Liliana comes out and tackles it away.
Beautiful save by Liliana.
Grizzlies get it out to center, but it's Liberal who controls. Now they got it back, and just for a moment, unfortunately.
And
Guy sends one out of play. That'll be a throw in for Northwest.
yeah, but I think that there was either a handball or a foul of some sort already called. And so here we go.
We'll take the free kick. Now, Toby's over there, I believe, getting that, or is that Nevaeh? I couldn't tell from here. Alvarez, back to Thomas. Audrey. Oh, beautiful ball to the near side for Emily Bravo. Bravo to Aguero. And Aguero probably overled Bootsma too much on that one, and going over there to pounce on it is Morales for Liberal.
And looks like Kimberly Johnston and Lillian Schilling are set to come back in.
Yeah, I'm going to bring the offensive machine back in. And over here on the near side, it's going to bounce out of play and belong to Liberal. They'll have some subs come in. Schilling and Johnston will both come in. Aguero comes out.
And number 24 from Liberal will come in.
Nevaeh Villa also comes out, and Schilling goes back to play defense.
And for the Grizzlies, number 23, Kimberly Johnston, and number 21, Lillian Schilling.
Grizzlies with it. Good job by Toby Mitchell to get to it. Now back to Toby it comes. She'll send one down the middle. Come on, Grizzlies win that ball. Alvarez got a head on it, as did Bravo, but now coming up the near side. Oh, beautifully played. Bonnie Rueda has the ball taken off her foot, and an offside will be called against Liberal. And that one was
there
close.
We go.
That was close.
And so they'll bring it up to about the 30.
3 minutes to go. First half tied at 1. Winner plays tomorrow. Loser calls it a year. Emily Bravo sends one back. That's a great ball. Header by Johnston. Come on, get there first. Nope, Morales gets there and she'll snag it away. Emily Bravo for Northwest has it at the 45, sends it back to midfield. Now it's intercepted by Liberal, and here's Guy with it again. Now this time running down the middle. There's a shot, great block that time defensively for Northwest. Beautifully played. Centering pass. Deflected out. Now sent right back in. That's going to go out of play to Northwest. That's a break for the Grizzlies right in front of their own bench. Bravo throws it in to Johnston. Back to Bravo. Beautiful ball for Raylan Grant. Raylan, who has the Grizzly goal, out of play to Northwest. 100 seconds to go. Actually, that's not right because I can't add. 80 seconds to go.
Say, try again. Try again.
Yeah, I only teach math, by the way.
Well, some sort of foul occurred.
Yeah, free kick coming for Liberal.
They're going to try to do something about it, but I don't know if we'll see.
Out it comes to center. Bootsma.
Oh, great
beautiful ball for Bravo. Come on, Emily.
Come on, Emily.
Center. Oh, she tried to center it for Johnston.
Come on, kid.
Johnston gets it. Can't get the shot off. There's a shot by Jamison McHugh, and it goes wide.
Yeah, foul on Johnston.
And we have a player down for Liberal.
She was trying to take a shot.
Now they stop the clock. There are 24 seconds to go in the first half. Folks, at halftime, we're going to take a break too because we're dying up here.
It is nice and roasty toasty.
Well, yeah, amen to that. We'll let our sponsors thank you for. I can do that, maybe.
And yeah, it would be a smart thing, even though there's only 24 seconds for the girls to get a little bit of a water break, just to, wet their whistle and get through. Because I know it's roasty toasty up here, but I bet it's even roastier toastier down there.
Yeah, that turf's going to add 20 degrees to the surface temperature. And we're happy to report everybody's coming off the field under their own power. The Grizzlies will have a free kick. Like I said, Liberal's going to have a free kick. I thought it was our ball.
No. Number 13.
Yeah.
Ashley Batista.
Oh.
I believe I said that right.
That's unfortunate. Okay, Liberal will get a free kick with 24 seconds on the clock. And we're back underway out here to center. Audrey Thomas intercepts that one. Nice job defensively. Raylan Grant with it, sends it wide. And this one's going to go out of play, I'm afraid, and belong to Liberal with 5 seconds to go. We're going to go in tied at halftime, folks.
I'm okay with that.
And that's it. We're at halftime. Halftime score, Liberal 1, Northwest 1. We're going to take a exorbitant profit-making timeout for our sponsors, and then we'll be back. Stay with us. We may not be back when the commercial's done because we're all going to go get something cold to drink. And then we'll be back. 10-minute halftime coming. You're watching NWHS Grizz, and this is Grizzly Soccer.
Friendly is finding a better rate, an instant debit card, scholarships and teacher grants for projects, loans specifically for teachers and healthcare professionals, being the #1 auto lender for a reason. More than $400,000 in community partnerships. Credit Union of America. Welcome to Friendly. Learn more at cuofamerica.com.
This may sound like a typical high school basketball game being played on a Friday night in Kansas. In fact, it's a crash course in cooperation and teamwork. It's a test of dedication, determination, and drive. It's character development in action. If you think high school sports are only about competition, think about this. High school sports can play a critical role in a student's overall education. In fact, studies show that students who participate in school sports are more likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in their academic lives. At the same time, playing sports helps teach lessons not covered in the classroom. Lessons like tolerance, respect for the rules, and the importance of supporting your community. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the Kansas Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Shall we book it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it.
Hi friends, Phil Nightingale, General Manager at Mount Hamilton Ford. Have you been thinking about a new SUV? Right now is a great time to buy a new Ford at the big one of 119th and West Kellogg. EcoSport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Expedition. Mount Hamilton Ford is sure to have the right vehicle to fit your size. And you know you can count on us with this great selection to find the right SUV at the best price to fit your budget. Check us out online or in person. Let us make your purchase easy with pickup and delivery right from your home or work. Mount Hamilton Ford, experience the difference.
What does it mean when people say America is a land of opportunity?
It means the power to discover.
To redefine yourself.
To improve yourself.
To challenge yourself.
To realize there's more in you
than you ever knew
that you could do.
It means giving people an open field to explore what they do best.
With the best tools.
The best training.
The best technology in the world.
We bring out the best in the people who serve.
So you can be all you can be.
Grizzly Soccer Online is supported by Todd Eflin Narrates. I'm the voice you hear on our sponsor announcements. My wife is an alum of Northwest, and this is my 6th season as your announcer. I was a longtime radio personality in Wichita and now do full-time voice acting. You can use my voice for your business, like product or training videos, telephone systems, radio or TV spots, and audiobooks. Learn more online at toddeflin.com. That's TODDEFLIN.com.
Well, welcome back to Redskin Field here in Liberal, Kansas. We are awaiting the start of the second half, which will happen here in mere seconds. I don't mind telling you, it's a hot walk up those steps.
It is definitely a toasty walk up.
Grizzlies will play from left to right here in half number 2. And it's a brand new ball game. One apiece.
And I had to ask our statistician down there how many shots we've had on goal. And in the first half, we had 7. So
it's pretty good.
So I say, we just got to keep it up.
Keep peppering that up. And we do have what little win there is at our back.
A reminder that there is pizza and walking tacos in the concession stand.
Liberal kicks off. We're underway here in the second half. Guess I better start the clock. Hope he reset it.
Yeah, that I don't know. Grizzlies have it back. Trying to make something happen.
Oh. Raylan Grant, who has the goal for Northwest, trying to get it back. This one goes wide, and it looks like Liberal will corral it. Taken away nicely by Jamison McHugh. Far side. Gets by the last defender? No. And that's Bootsma, not McHugh, excuse me. Out of play, throw in for Northwest. Good way to start the second half.
It's kind of almost deja vu. We kind of started it this way on Monday.
We did. Well, we got a break there because the Grizzlies did not play that well. They'll get the throw in at the 30. And it comes. And Liberal gets it right back. Come on, Grizzlies, take that ball away. Far side, Nevaeh Villa's over there. She'll handle the throw-in chores for Northwest. Nevaeh has been in and out all year with a bad back.
And it looks like, yep, they stopped the clock. Kimberly Johnson is coming off a little bit gingerly.
She's hobbling off. Jamison McHugh will take her place. I didn't stop the clock.
No, he didn't stop it.
Johnson comes out under her own power. Clock stops with 38 and a half to go. And we're back underway. This one's going to go all the way back to Morales. She'll pick it up now for a goalkeeper distribution. Winner of this game will play tomorrow night on their home field. So a very rare opportunity for the Grizzlies, if they can pull this one out, to get a home game deep into the playoffs. McHugh giving chase. She's there. She tried to put one in, and it's going to go out of play for a goal kick for Liberal. Let's take 10 seconds. We'll be back. This is Grizzlies. Oh, you know what? I didn't move it to the other folder again. Do you know where to go? Okay. That's okay. We'll get it next time. A little engineering on the part of yours truly. Emily Bravo sending it up to McHugh. Can Jamison get a shot off? No. And it's cleared out to center. And Lillian Schilling sends it right back. Alvarez trying to control it. Can't do so. Now it comes back to Amaya. She sends one wide for Bootsma. Adri for Aguero. Kimmy centers one. McHugh shot!
Off the football goalpost.
That'll be a goal kick for Liberal. But a good effort that time by Northwest for a scoring chance. On the near side, Liberal will bring it up. Out of play, that should be our ball, and it is. Throw in for Northwest. Aguero throws it in quickly. It's intercepted. Who's going to win this ball? Comes back out. Schilling is there. Lillian pokes one forward for McHugh. Too far, unfortunately, and it's going to go all the way back to Morales, who will have a goalkeeper distribution. 4 minutes gone, second half, tied at 1. Bravo, far side.
Foul on Liberal.
We'll take that and give us a free kick at the 36 or 32. Emily Bravo set to take this. Long one in the air. Score!
Beautiful.
We get our set piece goal back and take the lead.
That was Aguero.
It was Aguero, not Bravo. We'll give credit where credit is due. I think it was Aguero. Grizzlies lead for the first time today.
And let's keep this up, ladies. Hey, don't let up. Don't let
Come on,
up.
don't let it. Exactly. Don't let them in. Win that ball back. There we go. Near side, keep it in. Good job, Emily. She sends one up for McHugh. That goes out of play. That's a throw in for Northwest. Audrey Thomas will handle the throw-in chores. She throws it in. Gets it back. Now she centers one, and there's nobody there. Oh, it lands right on the foot of Amaya Alvarez. Raylan Grant fighting for it.
And
back
we have
a foul call. Free kick coming for Northwest.
No, it looks like it is going.
What?
The other direction.
It is going the other way. It'll be Liberal, and that's unfortunate, and too bad the referee doesn't know which way to point. Just thought I'd bring that up. This one's going to go all the way back to Liliana. She'll boot back out to center. That one's intercepted. Come on, Grizzlies, let's go. Let's get that ball back down there. We need more. One is not enough. Back out, Raylan Grant at center. She has it. Kind of poked off the ball there. A little forechecking going on. You can see more of that kind of action on your local NHL game later on this evening. Audrey Thomas throws it in to Emily Bravo. Nice job by Emily. Crossing pass to Bootsma. There's a weak shot, and Morales will have the easy save.
Hey, that's okay. You know, I'm okay with, any kind of shot at this point.
Any shot's better than no shot.
That's exactly right. I mean, we had a hard time getting just about any shot off this season.
Yeah, this has been a tough year for scoring for Northwest. Down the near side. McHugh can't control it. Here comes Liberal back. Out of play. That should be a throw-in for the Grizzlies.
And we're going to have a few subs. The Grizzlies are bringing back Kimberly Johnston.
Well, that's good. That means she wasn't seriously hurt.
And then number 13 and number 5 from Liberal are coming back in.
I'd love to tell you who those nice people are. That would be Aaliyah Diaz, number 5, and Ashley Batista. Johnston with it, and it goes out of play. It'll
be another.
Stay with Northwest for the throw-in. Thomas will throw it in, near side. Right in front of us, actually. She'll pop it in there to Emily. Bravo, back to Thomas. Now Thomas sends one to Jamison McHugh. She pops one in the air right in the middle of 5 red shirts. That's not what we wanted. Yep. Kimberly Johnston did the smart thing because she was caught offside and immediately came straight back. And it will be a throw-in for Liberal on the far side. Here we go again with a run-through by Liberal. That's going to go out of play. That'll be a throw-in for Northwest. Out to center. Audrey Thomas comes in to prevent the interception. Nice job. In the direction of Bravo, that's going to go out of play. That'll be another throw-in for Northwest. And Northwest will sub in a player. Toby Mitchell will return to the game, number 8, and handle the throw-in chore. Audrey Thomas will take a breather, and she's worked very hard in this half.
And for the Grizzlies, number 8, Toby Mitchell.
Raylan Grant. That one. Oh, she got it back after all that.
Nicely done.
Beautifully done indeed. And she pokes one forward. Kimberly didn't know it was coming. That's going to go out of play and be a what?
Goal kick.
Goal kick for Liberal. Let's take 10. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
All American Automotive, 8535 West 21st Street, serving the automotive repair and tire needs of Wichita since 1972.
Welcome back to Redskin Field. Goal kick taken and ball sent up the far side by the Redskins. Grizzlies trying to get it back. Nice poke towards center. Nobody there but red shirts, though. This is where my favorite style of offense comes into play, as Liberal's going to have a throw-in, and that is they can't score if we have the ball.
Yeah, and, or even, it's a little more difficult to score in this neutral third of the field.
Exactly. Nice chest trap, and that one's sent back by Liberal. Nevaeh Villa will give chase, and Grizzlies will have a throw-in. Up here on the near side, far side, excuse me. Down we go. That'll be a throw-in for Liberal. Bad throw-in. Cake, give it to Northwest. Something you wouldn't expect to see in a playoff game.
Well, and they just took it right off our feet.
They did, and the only thing we can do is what we just did, and that's kick it out of bounds.
Nice job by Lillian Schilling.
To the North 40, indeed. And they're awaiting the retrieval of a ball here. Clock running, 27 and change to go. Second half. Grizzlies lead 2-1. Grizzlies get it back. They center one. Now we got a little bunch ball going on there. Bad communication. It still worked out. Now they're trying to, that was intended for Raylan Grant to run to, and Raylan's fast, but she's not that fast. Out of play to Northwest. Still. Good pressure, though, by Raylan to force the out of bounds play.
Great effort by Raylan to get to the ball.
Adri Bootsma will return now for Northwest, replacing Emily Bravo. Ball thrown in. McHugh. Now Toby Mitchell will send it to center. Camilla Guerrero couldn't control it. There's a big blast by Amaya Alvarez to the near side. And the only thing Adri could do was head it in. She did so. And here comes Liberal on a run, 2-on-3. Lillian Schilling does a great job, gets it back to center. Raylan Grant fighting for it. Alvarez gets it. Back to Grant it comes. Raylan with one of the 2 goals today. And too much for Adri Bootsma. It'll be a throw in for Liberal. Raylan Grant sends one forward. Big fight for the ball right below us. Adri got away with a push there. Still fighting for it. And it will be Liberal's ball. Quick throw in, and here's Guy again, and she takes a wide blast. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest. We'll be back in 10. This is
Kevin and Don Arkin, adopted Northwest alumni, are 10-year supporters of the Grizzly soccer program.
Subbing in for Northwest on this goal kick, J.C. Schertz, her first appearance, number 9. And also making her first appearance today is Addison Porter, number 4. Some fresh legs in there for Northwest on a very, very hot turf. We walked the turf at halftime as we were heading for some liquid refreshment, and the turf is hot.
And I would suspect that play will stop in the next, 4 or 5 minutes for another water break.
I would expect that as well. I think that's
wise. Beautiful throw, but a little too much.
That'll go over for a goal kick. Yeah, they're not ready to take it yet. It's a little early yet. 24 to go. So Liberal will get a goal kick here and send it out towards center. Amaya sends it wide. Oh, nice spin move. Centering pass is deflected out of play. That should be a corner.
First corner for the Grizzlies this game.
They'll take it on the far side. All the corners in this game have been from that one spot.
They have. I'm thrilled we're getting our first taste. Let's see if we can put it in.
I have a towel for a minute. I spilled my drink. There. Now would you cover it again?
And it gets cleared out by Liberal.
Far side it goes. It'll belong to Northwest. They'll have to throw in at the 25. Chance for the Grizzlies to add to their lead here. 2 is not enough. Another throw in for Northwest.
Yeah, but even having a 2-goal lead is not always the best thing, just because that's
better than a 1-goal lead.
Well, but it's also the most dangerous lead in soccer.
It is. There's one. Oh, that's bounced off a Redskin player, and here come the Redskins back down the floor with it now. Nice job by Northwest there to break that up. Back it goes. Schilling with it. We'll send it over here on the near side for Porter. Addison Porter can't control it. Lillian Schilling brings it up. Nice job. Bootsma on the far side, and we have a whistle and a foul
on Northwest.
That's unfortunate. Better get this ready. From the 32-yard line, Liberal will have it.
And it'll be a goal kick.
Let's take a 10-second timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching Grizzly Soccer.
We wish to thank Scott Mueller and Basis Consulting Engineers, LLC, 800 East 1st, Suite 401. Proud supporters of the Grizzly Soccer program.
Liliana sends it wide to the far side. We're right over there at the 35, and that one looks like it went out of play. Who does it belong to? Or do we have a foul?
No, we're going to have foul on the Grizzlies.
Oh, I don't see that. I did not see that foul. Either way, I didn't see a foul there. Ball comes back into the penalty area, knocked out by the Northwest.
Nicely
Toby,
done.
nice job.
Let's get it out of there, Grizzlies.
I don't like the way this is going. Come on, Addison, let's go. There's a long one. If nothing else, it'll give its defense a chance to regroup here. This one goes wide, far side. Up the middle. Liberal still with it. And that one knocked out of play. That'll be a throw in for Liberal. And they're going to take their water break timeout here. With 19 and a half to go.
And when we come back, we'll have a few subs. Let's see, Emily Bravo. I should know everybody by heart.
Kimmy Aguero coming back in.
Kimmy Aguero.
Yeah.
There we go.
Folks, spring championships signal the end of another school year, but it doesn't call for an end of good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship is just as important after the school year has ended because it means valuable lessons have been learned while watching or participating in interscholastic athletics. This is a public service message from your Kansas State High School Activities Association and the good folks at NWHS Grizz. And speaking of postseason championships, I would like to thank everybody at the Kansas State High School Activities Association for giving me the opportunity again this year to MC the 5A state softball tournament up at Wilkins Stadium at up at Wichita State this year. That'll be on the 29th and 30th. And yes, it's not 6A, but I'll tell you what, there's some good softball being played up there every year.
There's definitely good softball in all levels.
There is. There's good softball everywhere. And I love doing that event. And, last year I saw a no-hitter. Actually, this was year before last. A girl from Newton threw a no-hitter in the first game of the day. And in the second game of the day, she had a no-hitter through 7. But it was tied at 0-0.
Fantastic.
She came out in the bottom of the 8th and on the first pitch gave up a home run.
Oh, my goodness.
So the only hit she gave up all day got them out of the tournament.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the way those tournaments run. So,
see, and while
it was exciting to watch.
While you do that, I will be at the soccer state, the the championship games for all 3 classes.
Oh. That's up at Stryker, is it not?
It is up at Stryker. I'm really excited about it.
That sounds like that'll be another. Yeah. Andy thinks Mays South is in the driver's seat here on that one.
Oh.
26-0 would give them a chance. They can't be 26-0. They don't play that many. They don't play that many games. They only play 16 in regular season. Oh, this is softball. That's right.
Oh,
and you're right.
I was
they
like,
do play
what
more
are
in
you
softball.
talking about?
I thought he was talking
I
soccer.
thought he was talking soccer as well.
So. And we are ready to resume play here with, again, 19 and a half to go in the second half. Grizzlies lead 2-1 as we start the fourth quarter.
Referees double checking to make sure we have enough players on the field and not too many.
Good thing. That's always a good thing. Throw in comes in. And being fought for on the far side, as you can see, there's a centering pass, and that's going to go right to Hernandez. Easy save for her, and she'll have a goalkeeper distribution. Out to center it comes. Raylan Grant will win this one. She'll send it to Bravo on the near side. Bravo. Back to Toby
Kimberly.
Mitchell. Now here's a chance for Kimberly. Come on, Kimberly, get those Jets going. Shot! And a save by Morales. It'll be a corner kick for Northwest. And what a great shot by Kimberly Johnson.
Beautifully done. I want to see her do that more.
Amen. I'd like her to see her do that more today.
Well, I'll take today. I mean,
Kimberly will go over and take the corner kick for Northwest. And she takes it short on the ground. There's a shot up the middle, and Morales is there to corral it.
it's okay. That was a good idea. Great idea.
That was a great idea. Big header by Alvarez. Adri fighting for it on the far side. It's going to be a throw-in for Northwest. What happened to our executive producer?
He's getting more water.
Oh, I don't blame him. I don't blame him a bit. It is hot up here. And now we have a player down for Northwest. Is that Bootsma?
Yeah, that was Bootsma. She got kicked.
Yeah. Raylan Grant fighting for the ball. Toby Mitchell comes up to try to help. Now that leaves a lane wide open on the near side for Liberal. There's a shot that's going to go wide. That'll be a goal kick. And this goal kick brought to you by Mel Hambledon Ford, the big corner of 119th Street West in Kellogg. We're better, we're proving it. You be the judge. Mel Hambledon Ford. We want to thank Lisa Hambledon and everybody at Mel Hambledon Ford for their unwavering support of Grizzly soccer. 16:40 to go, second half. Goal kick coming. Grizzlies lead 2-1. We were tied at half. And our executive producer has managed to, what you need? I'm good. I haven't even opened mine yet. I'm about to.
I like that it's gone all the way down.
Oh,
okay.
Unfortunate, out of bounds. It'll turn over to Liberal.
That's okay. It's all the way back down here.
Nice job by Toby Mitchell to get it to Raylan Grant. Grant was double teamed, and that's understandably why. Thomas back there on the far side. She'll just tap it out of play and let Liberal have the throw in. Another header by Thomas. This one goes out of play too. We'll do it all over again.
Just a little bit further back.
All the way back to Morales as they reset. And here come the Skins back. Down the center of the field, Schilling will protect Liliana, who will boot it back forward. Nice stop there by Alvarez. She'll send it over to Bravo on the near side. Emily, good trap, good control. Mitchell sends one that's intended for Johnston to run to. And she can't get there before Morales does, and Morales safely kicks it out of play for a throw-in for Northwest.
And it looks like we're going to have a sub come in. Jamison McHugh's coming in for Kimberly Johnston, giving her a breather. She definitely has earned it.
She has. And it's hot out there.
It is very hot.
And Adri Bootsma remains on the bench, and she looks like she's very uncomfortable. I don't know if she's just hot or what, but we'll keep an eye on that. Braylon Grant with it at the 30. Spin move. Oh, she tried to feed Emily Bravo on the near side, and it got picked off. Now she gets it to Emily. Emily will send it back to Mitchell. Mitchell to the center. Jamison McHugh tried to feed it wide left. 2 chances for the Grizzlies to get it over there, and it goes out of play, and that's not a bad deal at all. Big throw in now coming for Northwest.
I'll take that.
Looks like Audrey Thomas will throw it in. She gets it in very quickly. Nice spin move. Centering pass. Raylan Grant. Shot. And it goes wide right for a goal kick. Let's take 10. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Portions of this game are brought to you by the family of Jeff Beard. We thank you for your continued support of Grizzly Soccer.
Danke.
Yep, number 10 and number 22.
That's Yaslin Marquez and Anna Vela coming in for Liberal during this goal kick timeout. Now we're back underway again. Out to center. It's headed back forward by Alvarez. And Amaya again with it. Sends it wide. Beautiful ball, but we're offside, and it's going to cost us. And it'll be a free kick for Liberal, but a good idea that time. From the 10. Out it comes to center. Alvarez couldn't get ahead on it. Lillian Schilling comes up to take charge. And look at Bravo all alone here. Beautiful center to Raylan Grant. Get the shot off. Oh, and it's high, and it'll be a goal kick. But what a great offensive play that was.
Oh.
That's probably the play of the day.
Oh, man, great opportunity. It's all right. I mean, we got to keep going. I mean, there's still 12 minutes, a lot of time left.
Just keep doing what you're doing, ladies. Do not stop. Out of play, throw in for the Grizzlies.
It'll definitely make it a much more pleasant ride home if we keep it at where we're at.
Yep, I could not agree more. Adri Bootsma getting set to come back in, and Kimberly Johnston getting some liquid refreshment, and also looks like she's nursing a wrist or something down there. There's one right back to Morales, and Morales will corral it and have a goalkeeper distribution. Toby tried to head it forward, couldn't. And here's a break for a Liberal, but back there to corral it is Nevaeh Villa. She sends it wide to give the troops a chance to retreat, and that's a nice play. Liberal still with it. Centering pass. looking for the shot. It goes wide. That'll be a goal kick for Northwest. Let's take 10. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
Dentist Dr. Thomas Foley, 3213 Northridge Road, is a longtime proud supporter of Grizzly Soccer. Thank you, Dr. Foley.
During the goal kick, Adrian returns for Northwest, replacing Billy Bravo. This one goes out of play, and it belongs to, well, whose ball is it, folks? It's, Liberals trying to get the throw in here going, and it's our ball. Toby Mitchell will throw it in. Throws it down here to McHugh. Jamison trying to control it, unable to do so. Now over here, back to Bootsma. Bootsma sends one out here to center. Nice ball to Kimmy Aguero. Aguero, a beautiful lead pass. We're onside here, folks. Here's a chance for Northwest. Shot blocked by the defense. Come on, win it back. Thomas sends it forward. Grizzlies still on the march. There's a long shot and a save by Morales. She'll have another goalkeeper distribution. Out to center. Liberal controls the ball for the moment. And taken away there by Thomas. Forward, and we're offside. That'll be a free kick for the Redskins.
But it looks like they are giving them a throw-in instead.
Well, quite frankly, if it was me, I'd rather have the free kick.
Well, I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it. Throw-in comes in. Liberal has it. Grizzlies take it back. Oh, beautifully played. Kimmy sends it over here on the near side for Adri Bootsma. Bootsma around one player. 20, 15. Still with it. Trying to center it. Can't do so. Now there's a loose ball. Bootsma centers one. Here's Raylan Grant. Shot blocked by the defense. Grizzlies get it back, but only momentarily. That one bounces off the referee. And we're going to get a drop ball, I believe.
Yep.
That's exactly what we're going to get. Out here to center it comes. Grizzlies win it back. Raylan Grant has it. Has it taken off of her foot. 8 minutes to go. Second half. Grizzlies lead 2-1. They want more. I want more. Our executive producer wants more.
I do. I would love to see more, but I'm not greedy either.
There's one. Morales will corral it. I am greedy. I want more. So does Andy, our engineer today. He wants more.
And here comes
trouble. There's Guy coming on the near side. Wide left. That is wide left, wasn't it?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, I saw the net wave just the right way.
Yeah. Well, I saw it hit the net, and I thought it waved the right way, too. But, again, I have old eyes, as you all know. Isabel Santiago comes in along with Kimberly Johnston. This is Isabel's first shift, is it not?
It is. It is. All right, ladies, we got basically just under 7 minutes to go. Let's see if we can either score
out to center.
one.
Kimberly couldn't get to it. Jamison does, though. Nice pass on the far side. Overled just a bit, or unable to control it, I guess I should say. The pass was pretty good. Throw in comes in. Who's going to win this? Grizzlies knock it out. We'll do it over again. I'm telling you, we got to watch Liliana Guy on the near side here. That's 5 times she's made runs and beaten our defense. She's got some jets going. Here they come again. Up the middle. Toby couldn't get there. There's a shot.
And wide. Just wide. Woo!
It was offside anyway. They're going to give them the goal kick. Let's take 10. We'll be back. This is Grizzly Soccer.
The Galdine Law Firm is a longtime supporter of Grizzly Soccer on the internet, located at 4601 East Douglas in Wichita.
Awaiting the goal kick.
While we were waiting for the goal kick, Emily came back in. Isbell Santiago hasn't been feeling all that hot today, so she came back off.
Oh, she's already out. I didn't see her come back. Oh, yeah, she is back out. Yeah, she's obviously not 100%. She was only on the field for 30 seconds. And Bonnie Rueda now comes in for Northwest, replacing Audrey Thomas.
It's all right. We're down under 5 to go, and so they have stopped it.
I don't want to clock watch. I really don't, because you know what happens when you do that.
Oh, I know it.
Score
but now
a goal.
They have stopped the clock.
Inside 5 minutes with the team leading, you stop the clock on a sub. Very alert by the officials today, who have done a good job in this game. They really have. Away, block that thing. Let's go. Come on, get it down the floor.
Let's go, ladies.
Bootsma gets a piece of it, can't control it. There's a long one, and I think they missed something there. Liliana down, and it'll be a throw in for Liberal. The crowd wanting a foul on Liliana. I sure didn't see anything. Throw in comes in. And goes out again. It'll be another throw in for Liberal, and the Grizzlies need to get the ball out of there.
I agree. They need to, at minimum, in the neutral third, preferably the attacking third.
No, the attacking third. Thank you very much. Loose on the floor and over the goal line. That'll be a corner kick for Liberal, and this is the first corner kick in that end of the field.
It is. And now, come on, Grizzlies, we got to clear this sucker out.
The Liberal fans making noise in the bleachers. They haven't had much to cheer about of late. There's one that's going to go right to Liliana. Thank you very much, and she'll have a goalkeeper distribution. You okay?
There goes Kim.
Kimberly, center it. She does so, and Morales is there, and Raylan Grant was there for a rebound if there was one, but not to be this time. Maya Alvarez gets ahead on it. At center, Nevaeh Villa fighting for it. Alvarez sends one forward to McHugh. Jamison trying to get around the defender, can't do it, goes out of play, and it will belong to Northwest. And Northwest will make a substitution here, and coming into the game for Northwest, fresh legs, Malia Jackson, the sophomore, will join the fray, number 17. And on that note, I think we should wish a speedy recovery to Jasmine Pena, who we know is watching today, recovering from knee surgery that she had on Monday. Hope she's doing well. Out of play to Northwest. This one goes down. This is going to go all the way down to the goal line. Oh.
And a goal kick.
It is a goal kick. Let's keep it right here. They're going to make it real quick.
They are.
Back out. Raylan Grant can't get to it. Bootsma does. And now this one going forward. Who's going to win this one? This one's going to come over to the near side. Toby Mitchell trying to win that one. And she couldn't control it. It's going to go to Liberal.
No, there is a foul on Liberal, so we will have a free kick.
I'll take the foul. I'd rather have the foul. And coming over to take it. Rueda sends one right to the middle. Oh, loose in front. Come on. And it goes over. That'll be a goal kick for Liberal. Out to center it comes. Come on, girls, win that ball.
Come on. Come on, not much left. Let's go. Win that back.
This is trouble.
Oh, this is big trouble.
Big trouble now.
And score.
A minute to 10 to go in the game, and we gave one up.
It's all right.
That goal was given up in midfield when we couldn't control the ball.
It's all right, ladies.
Okay, we have just over a minute to get it back. Kimberly Johnston will kick it off. She sends one forward to Bootsma on the near side. Adrie back to Kimberly forward. Let's go, Raylan! Score it! Score! And the Grizzlies score in 12 seconds to make it 3-2.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Amazing job by
Raylan
Raylan
gets her
Grant.
second goal of the day.
Great job by Raylan and Kimberly and Bootsma. Fantastic.
If they could give 2 assists on a goal, we do it right there. They all deserved it.
They do.
Less than a minute to go. Now the Grizzlies need to play some defense and get the ball back. This one's going to go all the way back to Liliana. She will stop it.
And she is going to play.
She's going to kill some time.
She is definitely going to kill some time.
Now she falls on it. Liliana, you better get rid of it. He's counting it. And she sends it out towards center. Come on, stay in, stay in. Now win it back, ladies. 20 seconds to go. Out of play. Throw in for Liberal. 10 to go. Kick it out. There you go. 4, 3, 2, 1. To quote my good friend Joe Buck, we will see you tomorrow night.
Oh, fantastic.
Grizzlies win 3-2. And get to host a home game.
And that was definitely not something that was
I wouldn't have bet on it.
Nobody thought that was in the cards.
Nope. They didn't. I sure didn't. I've already packed up all the gear at home. It's all in my garage. I'm going to have to break it all out tonight when I get home. All right. Well, we have a bus to catch. We don't want them to leave us behind, so we are going to sign off. We will tell you that tomorrow the game will be played at 6 o'clock at Northwest. We will play Topeka High. We will be on the air at 5:30 tomorrow night, hopefully with another visit with Christina Commons, and I'm not going to take no for an answer. I may just interview her on the bus, quite frankly. Anyway, we will see you tomorrow at 5:30. Once again, Grizzlies win 3-2. Thanks for joining us, and good night from Liberal, Kansas.